On this bumpy beer tasting from Prairie Artisan Ales, brewed out of Krebs Brewing Company in McAlester, Oklahoma. We've got their peanut butter bomb. That's the label art on this one. Nice bowling balls on fire. Look at all that. Great artwork. Roll right, make peanut butter. This is an Imperial Stout with coffee, cacao nibs, vanilla, ancho peppers, peanuts, and peanut flavor. It comes in at 12.1% ABV. And yeah, let's go ahead and crack into this one. Alright, so first pour with maybe a little bit of a thickness. It didn't look super gloopy gloppy, but it did seem a bit thicker on the pour. It does have a small, very mocha chocolatey head. Very thin head, but it's there. And yeah, the beer itself is black. Some aromas. Well, first thing is I get some peanuts. And it smells more like peanuts than it does peanut butter. There's a noticeable amount of chocolate in there as well. Little hint of a roastiness of coffee. This could be a cake, like a chocolate coffee bean crusted peanut center cake or brownie. It's quite nice. All right, let's dive in for the first sip. So cheers. I hope I get some of that ancho chili spice. Yeah, it's got that thicker marshmallowy mouthfeel. Full body on this one, hands down for sure. Carbonation, it's still moderate. You still get some good carbonation out of it. Very delicious on that first sip. I don't even know if I have this thing lined up right. Here we go. Yeah, I mean the peanuts show up first. That's the first thing I noticed. And I noticed that kind of cacao. There's like a darker chocolate, and then you get that vanilla kind of mixing in, making it seem like a sweeter chocolate. A little bit of peanut butter kind of follows up on that. Little hint of a spice on the back of the palate and in the throat there, just a touch of spice. So the ancho chilies, whatever, are kind of there. I wish that it was more of like a hot, like a hotter heat type of thing from the pepper, but yeah, everything just is blending very well. It all comes through. There is even like a lingering kind of coffee, espresso type note that I'm getting as I'm talking. It does leave the lips quite sticky. ABV, I would say, is well hidden, 12.1%. Yeah, I wouldn't say that there's any alcoholic flavors. There's no real warming going on even in the chest. It drinks pretty easy. Lots of good flavors. I like this. This might be one of my favorite bomb out of the bomb series from Prairie Artisan ales that I've probably ever had, because even like the regular bomb, just there wasn't enough spice. The ancho chilies do show up on the tail end of this. You do have that lingering kind of slight spiciness from that. Yeah, quite a delicious brew on this one. Price wise, I mean, these always go. I think I paid something like $12 for this one little bottle, so they are a bit on the pricey side. I think the bombs are usually anywhere between $9 to $14. But yeah, I like this one. It showcases pretty much everything that it's talking about, and it does it quite well. Every bit of it's a part of the show on the palate. The aromas, I think it's missing the ancho chilies and the aromas, but they're there at least on the palate on the back end. I like it. I'm going to go ahead and score this one in the excellent range. I'll give it a 4.7 out of 5. A little bit more spice, I think, would be nice. And I actually wouldn't mind a little bit of booziness with this one. If it did showcase a little bit of booziness, it'd be probably even better, I think. It would just add a little extra something to it. But, yeah, they masked it quite well, I would say. So, yeah, there you go. And that does land in the kind of lower excellent range, by the way, at 4.7 out of 5. So, cheers, and thanks for watching.